Tonight, I have new reporting that Amazon, founded by the tech billionaire Jeff Bezos, is expected to donate $1 million toward Donald Trump's inauguration fund. This, as Bezos himself is expected to visit Trump in person in the coming days down in South Florida. And this is news that comes just one day after we learned that Meta, Facebook's parent company and founded by Mark Zuckerberg, also gave $1 million to Trump's fund. Both tech billionaires have their own histories with Donald Trump, but it appears that they are leaving all of that behind, maybe even taking a page out of Elon Musk's playbook. Of course, he himself spent over $250 million supporting Trump's campaign, catapulting himself directly into the president-elect's orbit. Now, with only 39 days to go until Trump is back in office, we are seeing the billionaires working to ingratiate themselves with him, as they are certainly top of mind for him.
We have great people.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Well, Mark Zuckerberg's been over to see me, and I can tell you Elon is another, and Jeff Bezos is coming up next week, and I want to get ideas from them.
My source tonight is Kara Swisher, host of the podcast On with Kara Swisher and Pivot. And Kara, as soon as I saw last night that Mark Zuckerberg was donating $1 million through Meta, and now tonight learning that Jeff Bezos is doing the same through Amazon, I wanted to know, what do you think of this?
Well, I'm shocked that gambling is going on in this place. It's just, I'm not shocked at all. As I said, I think the last time we talked, the reason he was doing some of this is he wants space contracts. He doesn't want to be in the line of fire as he was in the last administration. He's virtually ignoring that he owns the Washington Post, which is supposed to be an independent newspaper. And they all want, they want to get out of the line of fire. Mark Zuckerberg was threatened with prison by Donald Trump during the campaign. And so they saw what happened with Elon, who spent quite a bit more money and decided just to throw some money in to look cooperative, I guess.
Do you think this is all being influenced by them watching Elon Musk and saying, he's at Mar-a-Lago all the time, he's with Trump all the time, he's up here on Capitol Hill often. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's all really leading back to that itself?
Well, they're probably kicking themselves that they didn't think of it first. A lot of people in this industry are what I used to call sheeple. They follow each other in a lot of ways, and they're seeing the benefits. Elon's wealth has grown $200 billion in the short time period he's been involved with Donald Trump, especially after the election. And so it's good for business. It's good for their personal wealth. Again, they stay out of the line of fire. They've been moving more conservative. They were libertarian more, but this is good for them and good for business, and that's what they're going to do. Good for shareholders, and that's what they're going to do.
And just what you mentioned there about Zuckerberg, this is when Trump said he accused him of plotting against him in the 2020 election with Facebook, and said that if he did it again, he would, quote, spend the rest of his life in prison. With Jeff Bezos, it was so bad that he was joking about sending Trump to space, and not in a nice way, after Trump said he was using the Washington Post as a tax shelter.
Right. Yeah. Well, there you go. I just did an interview with Mark Benioff, who's head of Salesforce this week, and he obviously he owns Time Magazine. He made Donald Trump the Person of the Year, which I think is deserved. Actually, that's not really the issue, but it was quite effusive. And here's someone that did not go to early Trump stuff and was very much against Trump, and now he's sort of in the tank again. This is what they do. This is what these people do. They want to maintain money, power, and influence, and they'll do anything at all to do that.
Well, and on that front, excuse me, Kara.
That's okay. You
Trump
okay?
I'm okay. I think I swallowed a bug out here. Trump, though, in his Time, I'm kidding. Trump in his Time Magazine interview today was asked about conflicts of interest with Elon Musk and what that could look like. And I want to read you the quote that he said in response to that. He said, quote, "I think that Elon puts the country long before his company. I think he's one of the very few people that would have the credibility to do it, but he puts the country before, and I've often seen it, he puts the country before his company." You know Elon well, you've interviewed him. Is that how you would put it?
No, I would do the opposite. I think he puts his companies. He's a very aggressive and a very excellent entrepreneur and business person. There's no question about that in certain areas. And I think he puts his interests ahead of everybody's. I don't think that's very different from Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or anyone else. The shareholders, of which they are the shareholders in many cases, the controlling shareholders, they put those people first. I think they want the country not to fail, obviously, and they want what they want, which is no regulation. They want a lot of focus on cryptocurrency in terms of boosting it. Everyone has a different thing they want, but they all want freedom from the government. They want the SEC off their backs. They want the IRS off their backs. They want the Justice Department off their back and the FTC. And that's what's being put into place is a much less, well, even almost completely, people that just won't bother them. And that's how they like it. And so if they have to be nice to Donald Trump to do so, they will. And when it suits them to turn on him, they will. So that's the way they are. As I've said for years, my whole book was about that. But that's the way they are as people. And you can celebrate them as much as you want as entrepreneurs, but it's always in their self-interest, no question.
Well, you said that, I mean, they could turn on him. Could you envision that happening, in this term?
If something happened that wasn't in their interest, that, not until then. They're, the famous quote is no conflict, no interest, right? I mean, that they don't care about that. They don't care about that. I mean, they can go on and on about being patriotic. I've always found that people that talk about how patriotic they are have something going on that's maybe not as that way. You don't need to tout yourself as being over country when you've spent $250 million electing a president very explicitly. Now, look, powerful people have been doing this for decades and decades and hundreds of years in the United States. It's just behind the scenes. But this is an explicit pay to play kind of thing. It feels like that, or coin op, or some whatever word you want to use. And so these people want no regulation, and they're going to get it, and that's what they're going to get. And so why not pile on? Why not give them $1 million? It's nothing. The money is nothing to these companies. They're so rich. They're the richest and most powerful companies on earth, and they want a piece of the action. And this is how you do it. So,
Kara Swisher, we'll see if others follow suit. Thank you for joining tonight.